Hello everyone. With the release of the Mauritania tasks yesterday and the high requirements for the Temple Trek and Burgh de Rott Ramble minigames to unlock the Elite Diaries and the other ones in there, I thought I'd do a temple trekking guide on how to level up all of your characters to level 99. And I'm not going to go completely in depth, but I thought I'd just give the major tips just so everyone knows how to do it. I have also in the description the short and long versions of what I'm saying here, so if you just want to read it there rather than listening to me talk, just go take a look at that. The footage on screen is just going to be my characters in temple trekking level, or just training them, or how you would train them. They're level 99, so I can't continue training them, but anyway. So in short, you'll need to train the strong and medium characters by letting them fight monsters and level up as you would level up a normal combat skill. You should start them off by fighting monsters on easy paths, which are much lower level, and then depending on which character it is, they can move up to medium and sometimes even the hard path. That meleeer who starts out in Burgh de Rott is very powerful and he can take down pretty much anything that you can, but the mages aren't quite as powerful, but they're still not bad. So yeah, you just train them and keep fighting higher monsters until they're maxed out. With the weak characters, you need to just finish the easy paths as fast as you can. There's a little base experience that you get for completing an event, and that's all that the weak characters can level up off of because they don't do enough damage to level up normally. So I've got the list of items that you'll want to bring in the description. If you're doing the weak characters, you want to focus on your offensive gear. Bring stuff like Torva or Bandos or Void. Use offensive prayers. Also in this video, I've got old prayers on. Don't worry about that. That's just because I was doing fight kiln. Curses are good. You should use a Steel Titan if you're trying to finish paths as fast as possible with the weak characters. You should also remember to bring food like sharks or monkfish to trade to the people, because you can give them food and they'll use it to heal, and that's very important, especially for the weak ones, because otherwise they'll die. It's also worth noting that when you're training the medium and strong characters, if you come to an event that's difficult, something that might be slow, like maybe Firewatch, and if you don't have a Blisterwood Polearm, they'd be a really slow thing, or something like the Bog event where you have to mess around and just get through it, it's probably faster just to teleport away and start over the event. So you should bring a Slayer ring or a Dragon's Medallion or a Games Necklace if you've reached the 500 total level of all the people in temple trekking, so you can use a teleport to Burgh de Rott. So yeah, if you get a slow event like that, you should just start over, because you get experience based on the event. For the weak characters and for the strong and medium ones, you get it based on how much damage they do, so there's really no point in wasting time on a slow event. I should also note that once your characters get to certain levels, you can tell what's going to be ahead of the path by just clicking on continue path, and it'll give you a little hint saying something about what's going to be next. And I've got a link to the RS Wiki page for temple trekking and Burgh de Rott Ramble, and it'll tell you exactly what those hints mean in there. You should also keep an eye out for the ones that mean that there's a bridge puzzle event up ahead, because you want to do those in order to have a chance of getting the lumberjack set. Other than that, there's not really a whole lot to say. Just make sure you bring the items that I recommend in the description, especially the sacks of cabbages or other stackable food to heal the people who are afflicted by ghasts. And also, the only other recommendation I have is to level Jayene Kliyn. I don't know if that's how to say her name, but if you level her up to 99 first, she will give you the Ouroboros Pouch, which is an infinite ghast pouch, so you don't need to worry about filling up a Druid Pouch. But that's only a recommendation. It doesn't really matter a whole lot. Druid Pouches are easy enough to make. And that's everything. If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments. I've also got on the screen here a link to my overview and review of the Mauritania tasks from yesterday, so if you haven't seen that yet, take a look. And that's everything, so thank you for watching.